Scanning for audio. Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. This time I'm talking about this, which is of course the fifth Time War from Big Finish. Officially, of course, because we did have a lot of stuff going on with the Time War in Gallifrey, in the Gallifrey range. We've also got the War Doctor in their own range, but this is the 8th Doctor in the run-up before the actual Time War when it becomes John Hurt, because we can't have any more John Hurt. We had Bliss. We had Ravi Thakwa for ages. Absolutely brilliant. Great performances. However, because she's brilliant, she's not actually available. They've done a bit of a rethink. So, they're always asking me, when do I jump on? Ideal jumping on point, because let's face it, the Time War's a mess. It's supposed to be a mess. It is a mess. It doesn't really matter. We've got Alex, played by Paul McGann's son, Sonny McGann. Which is great, because he's the Doctor's great-grandson. It's Susan's child. Right? It's all going to be very, very good. What we've got basically here is 3 stories. Meanwhile, Elsewhere, Tim Foley. The Vespertine, Lou Morgan. Previously Next Time by James Morgan. Okay, let's go through it. This title was released in January 2023, that's now, and will be exclusively available until the 20th of February. Okay, so the Doctor and his great-grandson Alex are travelling the universe together, but then that universe is in the grip of a time war, and unexpected lurks round every corner. So it's called Cass. This is Cass, the person who we met in Time of the Doctor, the person who was in it for 8 minutes and then dies. But this is the Time War. We can have whatever we want here. Meanwhile, Elsewhere, Tim Foley. A desperate pilot runs for his life. Cass Fermazzi, we've now got a name, first day on an errand-class starship, and it's the beginning of the end of everything. Kinda sums it up. These are, let's use the words timey-wimey. Why not? I mean, let's face it, we like the 8th Doctor. We always have. No, we did, remember. 1996, you were really enjoying it. You didn't like the half-human thing, but we really enjoyed the episode. We didn't like that it was filmed in America, but we liked the 8th Doctor. We've always liked the 8th Doctor on audio. We have. Even the Divergent Universe stuff, where it just went a bit weird, we can handle all of that. But what we've got here is just something that's lovely. I mean, genuinely lovely. We've got the 8th Doctor becoming more and more desperate. But with a synopsis like that, you know that it's a good story, and we don't want to give away any spoilers. And it's definitely a very good story. The Vespertine, Lou Morgan. It's Cass's first trip on the TARDIS, and the Doctor is determined to make it one she remembers. But then they arrive on a research base that shouldn't exist. Built above a missing explorer's ship that should never have been found, and it seems their visit's going to be more memorable for the wrong reasons. Because deep beneath the ice, there's more than just a long-lost ship waiting for them. It's very nice. It's not even based under siege, and you can totally picture this as, well, on TV. You can see it being made now for any of the current Doctors. It's so nicely sculptured as a story. Lots of motivation, lots of in-depth. You know what? It's just good. Previously Next Time is the 2-parter by James Moran. Part 1, the Doctor, Cass and Alex find out what's causing a temporal anomalies within the TARDIS and come across an uninhabited planet, a mysterious factory and a weapon so dangerous it could destroy the universe, but things go catastrophically wrong. Leading into Part 2, the factory has vanished along with the TARDIS and the formerly uninhabited planet is now fully populated by people who've been there for thousands of years. People who've never heard of the Time War or the Daleks. Something very strange is going on and time is running out fast. Now there is a Dalek on the front. Dalek. So you can kind of guess what's going on there. It's a cracking box set. Genuinely good. And if you've not experimented with the Time War at all, it's a very good place to start. Or be. Not end. But yeah, give it a go. With that, I'll play the trailer, as always. So until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Eighth Doctor Adventures, The Time War, Cass.
Cass Fermazzi.
Reporting for duty.
Weird visions. Glimpses of other landscapes, other worlds. Is that what's happening?
The Vespertine isn't really a shipwreck. She's intact.
A man who should be dead in a ship that should be lost beneath a research station that shouldn't exist. This just gets better and better, doesn't it?
Something is wrong with the timeline.
Complications. Always complications. Never mess with time.
Those are Daleks. They're Daleks.
Correct.
Terrifying. Absolutely bone-chilling.
Emergency power only. Completely shut down.
Surrender to the Daleks!
No wonder they're so angry. Like big metal wasps.
When will the med team arrive? He really needs a doctor.
I'm a doctor. They're probably not the one you're expecting.
That didn't sound good.
We're shifting through time, getting some odd temporal readings. They're throwing us off course.
We weren't even on course.
Right, hold on!
Nothing can interfere with Dalek plans!
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.